I'll find it, Jasmine. RestlessChild. Kamala Harris.
So last week, you may have seen, he pulled out of the debate in September he had previously agreed to. So here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about that. So he won't debate, but he and his running mate sure seem to have a lot to say about me. And by the way, don't you find some of their stuff to just be plain weird? Well, Donald, I do hope you'll reconsider to meet me on the debate stage. Because as the saying goes, if you've got something to say, say it to my face. Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Kamala spoke at her rally to talk about some of the issues. And she had Megan Thee Stallion up there and Quavo up there, etc. I want to start off by saying I hope everybody is registered to vote because it's important and you can't complain when you're not trying to change anything. Voting has clearly changed things because we've came so far. So what is this? What is this? I've seen several Kamala, whatever, interviews. And she has never talked like this at all. How come when Kamala gets to ATL, she wanna talk like this? And if y'all know what I'm talking about, go to other interviews. Kamala does not talk like this. I promise you. She sat down with people in a room and they planned this and they said, we want to cater to our youth, our Black youth, and to get more Black people to vote. And they came up with, let's get Megan Thee Stallion and have her twerk, and let's get Quavo to try to get the young voters to vote and to tune in into the election. I don't know about y'all, but I feel disrespected. I feel like every time people try to pander to Black people, it's bring the fried chicken, bring the twerking, bring Quavo. And it paints the stereotype. It paints the narrative that all Black people are this type of people. And my thing is, not all Black people are the same. Other people may have found this to be amusing. I did not find it amusing one bit. Because when it comes to white people, they don't do this. They speak to them in their best voice. They don't turn on their slang. They speak all proper when it comes to white people. Put on their best behavior. Only the best, top notch. But as soon as it gets to Black people, it's fried chicken, Megan Thee Stallion, twerking, and Quavo. And it's crazy to me because she's a Black woman. You out of all people know, you know this. You know exactly what I'm saying. You understand this. I feel like you take me as a joke. That's like me sitting down with the president and we're sitting at a table and she slides a plate of fried chicken in front of me and says, vote for me. I don't care if that president was black, white, Indian, Mexican, Hispanic. That's racist. And then Megan Thee Stallion want to say yes. She want to go up there and say yes to this. Megan Thee Stallion, when do you ever say no? This is a genuine question. When do you ever say no? But I wouldn't be surprised because it fits your entire brand. Opportunity, opportunist, 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 opportunist. Even if it does not make you look good. The Ash Miracle was like, why does Megan Thee Stallion have an alcohol brand? Isn't she an alcoholic? So I would not be surprised if she says yes to this. It's like, bro, say no for a change. Megan, you don't have to do everything. You don't. You don't have to do everything that they want you to do, or that people want you to do, or every deal that gets offered to you. Because this looks a mess. When Kamala is in front of white people, she do not talk like this. It's like, bro, there's different types of black people. Not all of us are ghetto. I understand. She's trying to get the young voters. The banter, the back and forth between her and Trump, and the banter and back and forth between Biden and Trump. But when I think about my future, it's not for entertainment purposes only. I truly think that they believe the only way to get black people's vote is to bring Chicken, Twerking, Megan, and Quavo. I vote for someone based on the plans that they implement. Based off of, if I choose to have kids one day, what would I want the world to look like? What policies would I want in place for my kids or my future generation that I'm going to leave behind? I don't care if you're a woman. I'm not voting for you just because you're a man. I'm not voting for you because you're black, white, Indian, Hispanic, Mexican, Asian, Latino, Dominican. If I vote for somebody, I'm voting for them because I like their plans. This is a mess. Where is the seriousness in this? Just out of this whole election, it's just been shits and giggles this entire time. If I'm having a hard time taking it serious by how they're choosing to go about it, I know people that are younger than me are definitely having a hard time finding the seriousness in this. And they're going to tune in. But I just really hope this was worth it. I really do. It's like, for black women, going back to Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know if this was like a year or 2 years ago, but y'all remember when Cardi B literally sat down with a couple political parties to discuss some serious matters, right? Cardi B isn't black. And she was taken serious. Meanwhile, our black women are told to twerk in front of the president. That's why I'm like, Megan, why would you do this? What was the point? And I'm even more mad about Kamala. Like, you're a black woman. Why would you do this? Why? Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me how you feel. I got more to say, but I'm going to just keep it light. Because I want to be respectful. Since she is, and these people are in charge of running the country. So, yeah.
Here's what we're going to do about it. On day one, I will take on price gouging and bring down costs. We will ban more of those hidden fees and surprise late charges that banks and other companies use to pad their profits. We will take on corporate landlords and cap unfair rent increases. And we will take on Big Pharma to cap prescription drug costs for all Americans. Our plan will lower costs and save many middle-class families thousands of dollars a year. But Donald Trump has a different plan in mind, one that would raise prices on middle-class families. Just look at his Project 2025 agenda. I take it you've seen it. Project 2025 is a plan to weaken the middle class. Be clear. And Donald Trump intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to gut our